I love it. I love the direction that hip hop is headed to. Straight to hell. Yep, straight to hell. And I love it. I love every moment of it because we went wrong. We went wrong when we continued to be a part of something that had been sold. Hip hop haven't been ours for I don't know how long. Hey, real talk. What happened to it? Who knows? I might know, but you can't mention Pac. If you mention Pac, somebody liable to take you out. You know, you give Pac any criticism, you getting attacked. You can criticize somebody's mama, somebody's grandfather, somebody's deceased grandma, somebody's definitely the father, but not Pac. You can't say nothing about Pac. Cause that's what my theory started with the downfall of hip hop. Because in my opinion, Pac and Biggie's demise started the downtrend of what hip hop was building up to be. Because when it came to Pac and Biggie, the community idolized human beings to a different level. It's a strange part of our history. I can't understand how these people who were actors reached the level of untouchability after death that they did. People raised them to an unnatural level in life. Hip hop began to teach us how to worship the dead. And in a way, that sounds like a ritual in and of itself. Because we didn't get Pac, I'm not gonna say we because I was too young, but people didn't get Pac flowers while he was alive as much as they did when he died. That's why some people could have got the bright idea to take him out. But I don't know nothing. But what I do know is hip hop today, with all the death surrounding it, is a product of pop. It is. Because that's when at least the labels understood that we can make more money from these artists after death, life after death. So you got a lot of crash outs. Um, where I'm from, we had a artist who was ahead of his time named C Nunn. He locked up. He's still alive. I don't want to speak of him in past things like that. But he had said a line where he said, and we was children. He said in his line, y'all ain't trying to pick up where Pac left off. Y'all trying to get where Pac at. And that always stuck with me. It always stuck with me. Because it meant more than just lyrics to a song to me. Throughout my life, I saw people heading towards death fast, 100 miles per hour. And even though I was hanging around these same crowds, I didn't head towards death. I headed towards life. So while they was trying to find their way into something, I was trying to find a way for me and mine out of that same situation or thing. So when it comes to hip hop today, it has to go. I mean, where else? If it's a dying culture, what else is it supposed to do? Die, right? If it was a culture that was surrounding the ideal of life, then it would live on. But it's a death culture, it has to die. And I appreciate it because it's a lot of really great artists that never get the opportunity because the gatekeepers that actually failed the hip hop community is the ones who started allowing people inside the gate as long as they committed to a friendship, a puffy type of friendship in a lot of ways. Those were the ones that they allowed in. Meanwhile, the ones that they saw, noticed, hey, he's kind of dope, but I don't feel that he fits the description. I know a punk when I see a punk, and that ain't no punk. So they get overlooked. Them people end up landing in prison, jail. If y'all never been there, that's where you'll find some of the coldest artists, right? In real life, I'm sure y'all know people who better than most of these artists who are at the highest of levels. Have y'all ever wondered why haven't nobody discovered them? Understanding that they're better than 90% of the people who are in the game right now? Have y'all ever just asked yourself that question? Nah, because y'all not artists, right? Y'all haven't believed in that dream, right? But you got people who actually believed in that dream. I'm an artist, but I never believed in that dream because I understood how the world worked and how industries work, because hip hop is an industry. Entertainment is the mother industry. It's not just, oh, wake up one day and you're in it. No, you have to meet people, you have to mingle, you have to go to parties, you have to befriend people that you never would have been friends with outside of it. And while networking is good, think about the culture of the industry. We see all this stuff going on with Puffy. How many of these great artists, include myself, would have wanted to been at them parties? I wouldn't have. But that's what it takes for me to get on. And I do fault the artists in a lot of ways. I fault their ignorance because so many of them look at on as being in the industry. They don't understand that you can do large numbers without being in the industry. You don't have to be accepted by the Puffies and the Puffy crew. You don't have to. You can make your own way. But that requires you understanding a certain level of business, maintaining your artistry, but understanding the business, because you got to understand how to put yourself out there. You got to understand who to hire to put you out there if you're not willing to put yourself out there physically yourself, because, hey, it's a lot of work. But you do got to understand how to structure it. So I do blame the artists because a lot of them do. They want to just work on autopilot. They want to be in the studio 24 hours a day. You come talking about the business, I ain't got no time for that. I'm too busy being an artist, which is the weakest level of the entertainment industry, to just be the artist. You don't control anything. You don't run shit but your mouth on wax. And when I say just run your mouth, I'm going to talk about the people in the industry, because those are the ones that make it, right? They just running their mouth. Because just consider who's coming in the game, who's hot. You got Sexy Red hot. It's nobody hotter than Sexy Red. You had Shada Grams went in front of 300. And they was very interested in him, but he did a little too much talking. He showed them how smart he was. And I think it was to his fault, but he didn't see it in that fashion. But he did want to work with him. But that came down to a decision between either him or Meg Thee Stallion. He chose Meg Thee Stallion. How odd. A person who represents demonic things all in her videos, and I'm sure she's not in control of that. They need somebody to let go and let them, But back to just direction of hip hop and the state of hip hop. I mean, you have everything in this industry but God. And I don't care, argue me down. It's as simple as this. In the Bible, God says that you should not worship false idols. They gave y'all stars and y'all worship them. People can see Tupac in the video doing his hands, yes, and I'm this, and yeah, and then when he went, and maybe I'm just like my mom, and because I'm an actor. And they'll say Tupac wasn't no actor. And I can say, well, he just said that he's an actor. No, Tupac wasn't no actor. You want to listen to it again? You to rewind it back. Tupac said, I'm an actor. Yeah, but no, Tupac was really than real. So was Denzel Washington in Training Day. And then Equalizer. Whatever you want to name, whatever movie you want to name, Denzel Washington was really the real. Will Smith was too. We keep on going. People can't even fathom that rappers are entertainers, meaning they're here for your entertainment. So it's possible that nothing that you know about them is true. It's very possible. And it's more likely than not, but people don't get that. When you see an artist, you're watching their movie. Do you really believe that they just walking around being their rapper self all day? I'm sure y'all know some artists in real life. Do they rock around being the rapper all day? Or is it when they're campaigning? Y'all gotta understand, stop being deceived. Stop running away from the truth. Be a seeker of truth. Why not? Why does the truth scare so many people? Is it because the darkness hides your dark side? Well, God forgives. God is one, well, I'm going to say my God. My God is one of grace. He forgives. So if y'all can't face the light due to all the dark things that might be exposed about yourself, give y'all life to my God. He got y'all. I promise that. I promise that. And that's on my God. Not on y'all, God. Pac, he died. He didn't resurrect. Maybe he got written out the script. They still ain't resurrected him yet. Maybe they will. And when he come back, y'all might fall down to y'all knees and worship the ground that he walks on. Y'all might just call him a prophet. Y'all might even go as far as calling him Jesus Christ himself. Maybe that's the plan for hip hop. Maybe hip hop dies, then Pac is sent back from Cuba or out of a tomb to save hip hop. Because it seems like everybody waiting on Pac to just come back and save the day. You can't have a talk about music without mentioning Pac as if he ain't dropped a song since I was a toddler. Oh man, stop worshiping people. Stop waiting for Jesus to come back looking like Pac. Why is it hard to believe that Thug Life Pac was an actor? Y'all seen the videos with him dancing? It's all right though. That don't take nothing from his skill. But let's go at the truth because it could help us here today. Me being a seeker of truth makes it hard for me to put hip hop on my metadata sheet when I release my music. Because I don't think my music hip hop. Because every time I think about what is hip hop, what is hip hop? So I think of current today, the state of hip hop. What is hip hop? My music ain't hip hop. I know that. Mine is K-Kind. My music is K-Kind. That's cool conscience. I make music cool enough for you to bump. I don't care where you at. I don't care what age you is. Young, your babies can bump my music. It might be a little adulty, but it's not gonna be too nasty for your kids to listen to. They gonna gain something from it. You repeat it long enough, you gonna gain something from it. It's cool conscious. And I call it cool conscious because I'm not a conscious rapper. When I look at the state of conscious rap, they ain't saying nothing either. All they doing is going at the industry cats. They want a rap battle while them people over there ignoring them. And they still trying to rap battle. Music can't take down what's happening over there at Puffy House. That's relationships. That's a lot of money in them parties. That's a lot of secrets. That's a lot of extortion. It's a lot of favors being done. Individual, conscious rap, talking about what they doing ain't gonna do nothing. Because they never allow y'all into the party. If y'all want to take it down that bad, y'all should have went undercover into the party. But instead, y'all made y'all stuff stand out like a sore thumb, so y'all don't even have nothing that's real. All it is the same rapper saying the same stuff. You listen to them phonies and that about it. I'm the real deal. You ain't even trying to come up to date. I'm up to date, man. That's how I look at conscience. I'm up to date. Mine cool conscience. I'm always gonna put something on your mind because that's what I do naturally. I ain't gotta be in front of a mic to put something on. I ain't gotta be on a mic to put some meat on somebody's brain. I do that anyways. I hate ignorant conversations. I can't let you leave from me in an ignorant state. So if we battle about it, we battle about it. You just gotta say what I feel. And once you say what I feel, that's like being in an interrogation room and telling them I want to talk to my lawyer. I'm out of there. Got time for that. We either gonna talk with some sense or not at all. Me and Kendrick got the same spirit in the way I think, I believe. We don't watch the party die, but he is an entertainer also. Never gonna put him on a pedestal, but I definitely will watch the party die.